special
Who the
person.
fuck is this fat fuck on my screen?
Back in middle school, I went to a couple classes that involved this band teacher, and honestly, I was really considering not using this guy's actual name, but you know what? We're just gonna get into some fucking hot water, okay? This guy's name was Mr. Loach. So I met Mr. Loach in my 6th grade year. 6th grade, Dumpy was a very interesting kid. I mean, what did I even really do? I mean, I don't know. I was interesting. I was experiencing homoerotic behavior. I'm kidding, Jesus Christ. But yeah, dude, I mean, 6th grade, kind of shitty year. But anyways, I had strings class. Okay, strings means I played like an orchestra-esque instrument, like the violin, the cello, but I didn't play those because I was not like the other boys. Okay, I played the viola. I wanted to be different, right? I started playing the viola when I was in like 3rd grade. Honestly, dude, the viola was like the biggest mistake in my life. I don't even think I wanted to do that shit, but my parents were like, oh, you gotta do something, you gotta do sports, gotta do this shit. So I was like, okay, I would do the viola. I fucking hated it. I sounded terrible. It literally sounded like I was just like, dude, I was just screeching it. Like it didn't even sound good. It sounded like a cat was getting its balls just ripped from its body. That's what it honestly sounded like when I played the viola. And I mean, dude, I honestly knew like from the first day I ever played that instrument, like it was not going to go that far. But I started playing in 3rd grade, and from 3rd grade comes middle school eventually, right? You got 4th grade. Why am I explaining what school is? So we're in 6th grade, and you know, here we go. School starts up, right? And you gotta sign up for all your instruments and shit. And dude, I'm not gonna lie, I did not want to do strings. I did not want to play the viola. Mom, I don't want to play the viola. You're fucking playing it, pussy. So I walk into class. It's my first day in viola class, and here we go. Here we have it, right? Mr. Loach walks aboard. This guy was old, balding, but he was the kind of balding where, like, you know, the top of his head was basically all gone, if not all gone, a little bit of thinning hair on top, and then around the side he had like the gray hair going on. I'm pretty sure that's what he had for the most part, from memory, okay? And now a very important thing to know about Mr. Loach is that this guy had the personality where some days Mr. Loach, amazing teacher, funny guy, tossing jokes around, cracking a joke, smiling, having a fun time, and other days he's a complete asshole, douchebag, piece of shit. Fucking douchebag, piece of shit. He had a nickname for every single kid in the class. I shit you not, every single kid had a nickname, okay? My name kinda sounds like Augie, I guess. So this motherfucker called me Augie Dog. I swear to God, from 6th grade until 8th grade, Augie Dog. Oh, Augie Doggy. There is it. Augie Dog. That shit got very old very fast. I'm not gonna lie. I really had some personal grievances with Mr. Loach because this motherfucker would just call me Augie Dog all the time. Like, I already hate my life enough, right? Like, I go to school. Like, I'm depressed. So anyways, yeah, me and Mr. fucking Loach, we had some heavy beef, man. I'm actually completely kidding. I think Mr. Loach was actually a pretty good teacher. I'm not gonna lie. I really did not have that many issues with Mr. Loach, but he did have a fuck ton of problems with other students. Mr. Loach would genuinely be beefing with fucking kids just for like talking over him a little bit at like goddamn like 8 in the morning. And he would always say this, go outside. Go outside. And the thing is, right, like when I was a kid, I would see that and be like, holy shit, Mr. Loach is making goddamn DeQuavius go outside. This is some, holy fuck, dude, like this is crazy. But now that I think about it, they really had no consequences. Like they didn't call an administrator. He didn't get written up. His parents didn't know. Like, he's just going outside to fuck around some more. And it's not like one kid who was talking gets sent outside. Pretty much all of them would be sent outside, and you can hear them from the classroom bullshitting outside, like shooting the shit. And Mr. Loach would just walk out there and yell at them. I think one time he threatened to beat up a kid with a fucking like meter stick or something. Pretty intense guy. But Mr. Loach, I mean, there you have him. I feel like that's like the best way I can kind of dissect who Mr. Loach is, as simple as possible. I mean, the only thing I kind of left out was that this guy had a boat, and apparently one day he like took his boat from, I think, Ohio to the state I live in now, which doesn't even make any sense because there's like I don't know how he did that. Like I don't know what river he took, but it just doesn't seem possible. Fast forward to 8th grade, you know, we're in percussion class. So at this point, dude, I had Mr. Loach twice, right? Because I had strings still. I was playing the fucking viola, and also I was doing something called percussion. Now percussion, we'd have these drumsticks, right? You can either buy them from the Guitar Center or wherever drumsticks are sold. I don't even know where I got them from. I think it was Guitar Center. Or like they would provide them at the class, right? So I had my own little pair of drumsticks, and we would beat the fuck out of the back of chairs. Like, actually just play on the back of, like, these plastic chairs. Like, you know the chairs I'm talking about, like the school chairs, and we would just destroy them, right? That was percussion class. That was basically it. Mr. Loach was way more aggressive in percussion class than orchestra, because you have to think about it, right? The kind of people in orchestra, like strings class, are definitely not the same kind of people in percussion class. Now, I was in both because I'm just a fucking idiot, but I mean, you know, the people in strings, they're very, you know, classy. Oh, I play the violin. Oh. And the people in percussion class beat the fuck out of chairs, like, aggressively, right? So from this, you know, I bet you guys can already infer there is a lot more students who had issues with Mr. Loach in percussion class, and a lot of students, you know, who just really didn't even want to be there at all. So Mr. Loach was beefing with hella kids, and it was actually really funny because one day, Mr. Loach disappeared, and everyone rejoiced, except for me, because I actually kind of liked him. I thought he was a good guy, but everyone else was like, fuck yeah, dude, the old guy's gone, fuck him. And Mr. Loach is actually gone for quite a few months. Like, I really never expected to see this guy ever again. Like, he literally was there one day, next day gone. So apparently, word on the block, and apparently there was a fucking news article about this shit too. Mr. Loach choked out his stepson because he had an argument with his wife. And he choked out his stepson, slammed him, and was in prison. Or something like that. So I'm not gonna lie, I really thought this shit was bullshit. I was like, dude, Mr. Loach, no way. Like, this guy's a good guy. He would never do that, right? But apparently, like, that's what actually happened. Except I don't know if that's what actually happened or not, because yeah, Mr. Loach returned one day, right towards the end of the school year. Like, 8th grade, we're going to high school, right? Like, all my time with Mr. Loach was limited, okay? But then one day, he came back and he looked pissed as fuck, and he was like, get out your books, go to page 13 and play. And we were like, okay, dude, I don't want to get choked out. Like, you got it. Like, we'll play. So yeah, I mean, Mr. Loach, all in all, I mean, I would say he's a pretty reasonable guy. If you guys know where this man is, let me know. I haven't seen him since middle school. I think he might have moved or something, or he could be dead, could be in prison, could have been caught by one of those, like, predator websites. But yeah, I mean, all in all, I mean, I guess message is, I mean, be careful, because your teacher might choke you out if you happen to be their stepson. Stay safe. I mean, fuck. But yeah, I mean, shit, dude. Mr. Loach, if you're watching the video, I mean, please don't sue me. I think I got all the details right. I mean, I'm not saying you choked your son out or anything. They were just rumors. Yeah. But anyways, though, guys, if you all enjoyed today's video, be sure to leave a like and subscribe if you are new. If you guys want more videos like this, let me know in the future. Or let me know in the future. Let me know now and I'll do it in the future. And yeah, peace out.